I think the challenges that some of this new technology creates is maybe people are afraid to be the first ones to delve into it. There's a lot of unknown. I think once people take that jump and they'll realize that it's actually a better way of doing things than what their fear of it is.
I think the challenges that the technologies have created in construction design is around the integration, right? People talk about the promise of this technology or that technology, but the problem is that nobody has invested yet in some of the perhaps APIs or integrations that could really create the productivity we're looking for.
And the other challenge here is the bridging of the digital divide, because there's experience that has come just by having done a lot of buildings and iconic buildings and having been through, having made the mistakes in real life with steel and glass, as opposed to kind of someone who's grown up in the digital world and bringing those pieces together. I think that's going to be one of our greatest challenges. It's a human element. It's a human challenge that we're facing.
10 years ago, and it hasn't completely died yet, there was a movement towards what's known as the integrated workplace management system. Sort of like one database to rule them all, and then you would attach modules to it the way you would with an IRP. An example of that system would be like TRIRIGA. But since then, the problem with those systems is that those companies have not been able to invest in their modules the way that standalone point system companies can. And as a result, you're basically got a package of modules that you need to customize and make additional investments in when you can just buy a subscription off the shelf to some of the point systems. So I think the integration of the technologies is one of the challenges.
I think the biggest challenge in terms of the wearable space is getting people who are wearing those sensors to realize that it's in their best interest and that it's not Big Brother watching them, but it's ultimately data that's going to help them be better workers, be more productive, and ultimately running a safe job, which is in everybody's best interest.
So I come back to the workforce, right? So I think that in many aspects of real estate now, it's no longer enough to be a facilities manager or a property manager. You also have to be computer savvy, right? There's a network understanding that needs to come into play. I think the same is true in construction and design today. There's a new generation of architects that is growing up completely digitally.